my name is Renee and welcome to Pawsitive Solutions, where we find positive solutions to your dog's most common behavioural issues. Join me here at Lort Smith Animal Hospital while I speak with Serena Horg, General Manager of Adoption, as well as the lovely and talented trainer Kate, to resolve the issue of pulling on the lead. Here I am with Serena, General Manager of the Adoption Centre here at Lort Smith. Serena, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Renee.
No worries. Serena, please tell us about Lort Smith, what you do here and when it was founded.
So Lort Smith was founded in 1936 by Louisa Lort Smith. It was originally founded to help the working poor take care of their animals. It was originally, we had horses as part of our veterinary clientele, which we no longer have the capability to service, but they were here because they were servicing all the carriages around Melbourne, and they obviously needed some veterinary attention that was affordable.
Wow. So in terms of what you do here, so you've got the adoption centre, you have the hospital and you have a shelter, is that correct?
So we have the hospital, which is Australia's largest not-for-profit animal hospital, and that sees about 38,000 animals a year.
38,000.
And then with that, we then have the adoption centre, which is where I work, and we rehome about 1,000 animals a year.
So in terms of the adoption process, if we're interested at home to obtain a dog from here, what is the process?
So the animals go up online once they're ready for adoption. You just simply call us and we make a time to meet the animal. We also spend quite a bit of time interviewing the clients just to make sure that they're the right fit for that dog. Sometimes, because it is a small shelter, we have several people wanting the same animal, so we do have quite a process. We might have to interview 3 or 5 people and then match that dog with the right home.
Okay. And if we want to get in contact with you, who would we contact?
Give us a call on 9321 740 or jump on the website www.lortsmith.com.
Lovely. Serena, thanks for your time and thanks for joining us. We've learned a few things here. If you're ready to adopt an animal, you've got the details. Until next time, stay positive. Here I am with Kate, one of the amazing dog trainers here at Lort Smith. Kate, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Kate, you've worked here for a while. Tell me about your role as a dog trainer here at Lort Smith and a bit about your background, if that's okay.
Yeah. So I actually started off volunteering here, and it was actually in the cattery I was in. So I volunteered for 1.5 years, and I loved it so much that I actually did a Cert 4 in companion animal services.
Okay.
After I finished that, towards the end, I was able to secure a job with Lort Smith, which was amazing. It's like my dream job.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have now been here for 4.5 years, so
lovely.
Quite a lot long.
Time flies.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah.
It's been amazing. I mostly work with dogs now.
Yeah.
I do sometimes work in the cattery as well, looking after all the rescue kids. But yeah, mostly in the kennels now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you obviously have a lot of experience. So what would be the common behaviours that you've seen?
Okay. So we see a lot of separation anxiety.
Yep.
Generalised anxiety, so the dog might just be a bit anxious. We get timid and nervous dogs as well. So reactivity, which is a big one.
Okay.
So,
So I would like to talk about pulling on the lead because often, even just walking my dog, I've seen, other owners being walked by their dog rather than the other way around.
Yes.
So tell us, what are some of the reasons for dogs pulling on the lead?
Pulling on the lead. So the reasons are to get something that it wants to get to.
Okay.
And
Likes of...
like dogs, smells, people.
Go to the park,
it could be
beach.
anything, and when there's high distractions around, they're more likely to pull more because they want to get to that thing. A lot of the time it can be handler error. So when they're young dogs, they might pull on the lead and the handler's like, I'll just let you get to it. Okay. So it reinforces.
So the handler being like the dog owner, you mean?
Sorry, the dog owner.
Yeah.
So, it reinforces to the dog that pulling on the lead is okay.
Okay.
We have to teach them how to walk on the lead. They don't automatically know.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of people walking down the street and they might keep continuously correcting their dog, but their dog doesn't understand what they're wanting.
So like trying to pull it back, you mean?
Yeah, trying to pull back, or you know, giving corrections and things like that when the dog obviously has no idea what the handler is wanting.
Yeah, okay.
You might get some dogs that are quite stubborn though. So
Seen those dogs around.
yeah, like Jack that we had here before. So yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case, what are the solutions?
Yes, so I can show you some solutions outside. We can go through them.
That would be great.
Yes.
Can we just talk through just a couple just while we're here?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. So what I like to do is, before I go out on a walk with the dog, I like to do some training with them. So maybe a few sits and some...
in the home environment?
Yeah, in the home environment. So do some play and engagement work with them. Get the dog really orientating towards you, wanting more from you.
So creating like the bond.
Yeah, definitely. You need to create that engagement with the dog. It's really, really important. So what you would do is, I would say to start off in the home environment. So in the backyard, start off loose leash walking in the backyard. Every time the dog orientates towards you.
So when you say orientate towards, you just make it clear for everyone, you mean so the eye contact?
So not even initially. So even if the dog just moves towards your direction, I want you to mark yes. So that's the correct behavior that I wanted. Yes, and then reward the dog. So reward with high value food. You can use toys. You can use like pats and praise as well.
So just initially, you mean just getting it to come towards you, getting it to sit,
yeah,
just the basic sort of commands?
Yes.
And then you reward that behaviour?
Definitely, yes. All efforts. You reward all efforts. So if the lead is loose, you want to reward that behaviour. If the dog orientates towards you, reward that behaviour.
Right, okay, well, everything sounds amazing. Thank you so much for your tips. We've learned a lot today. And I reckon we go and see Jack in action, one of our little dogs here. Or big dogs, I should say.
Yeah, be nice and fun.
Here I am at the local dog park near Lort Smith. Now, Kate, it's a big issue, isn't it? Pulling on the lead, we see it all the time.
I really think it's pretty much in every home. So what we're going to do is we're going to have full length of lead. Just before the dog starts to pull, we're going to say their name, pat our thigh, make noises. When they start to orientate towards you, I want you to mark a yes and reward the dog. So the second solution is you start off a normal walk. If the dog starts to pull, I want you to stop. Just stop in your tracks.
In your tracks.
In your tracks. As soon as the dog orientates towards you, I want you to mark yes and reward them.
So to wrap up, so there's the loose lead option.
Yes.
Correct? Stopping when it pulls and making it orientate towards you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, they're great solutions. Thanks for offering those to us.
Great.
Thanks, Kate.
Thank you.